Hello, 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 everyone. Welcome to Turn It Up Thursday, your Friday Eve personal development session. How you doing today on this first day of June? Do you realize this starts the second half of 2023? Oh my goodness. We are here. One half of the year is done. Think about that for a moment. One half of the year is done. And if you're like me thinking, okay, wow, where did that first half go? It's a blur, so to speak. Don't let the second half be the same. Now, if you've been here on Turn It Up Thursday, you know we have been talking about putting your dream to the test. You know, go back and think about the what you forecast on January 1st of this year, 2023. And here we are, June 1st, 2023. Have you been putting your dream to the test? So if you haven't even taken the dream test, all you need to do in the comment section on any of the platforms where you're seeing this, just put, send me the dream test, and I will send it. The book is Dr. Maxwell's book, Put Your Dream to the Test. We're almost done. We are in the final part of the book where he has us take the test one more time. So you actually take it twice. And then you create your dream map. So I am now going through the 6 chapters one more time. But this time is so you can create your dream map. So I am your host and coach, by the way. If I'm sorry I didn't even introduce myself, Karen, Coach KG Gilliam from the Pacific Northwest, where we haven't seen rain. Whoa, it's been a couple of weeks. So temperatures dropped a little bit, but getting ready for another wave of heat. So, and I'm not complaining. So if you wonder, why does Coach KG have on a jacket? Because it's still a little chilly. Woke up this morning, it was in the 40s, but it'll go up till the 70s later today. And then in the next few days and weeks, it's going to go even higher. Well, enough about the weather. Let's jump in about you putting your dream to the test. This is question number 6 on the dream test. It is the people question. And the question is, have I included the people I need to realize my dream? Teamwork makes the dream work. Have you heard that? Teamwork makes the dream work. Have you heard no man is an island? Have you heard that? So when you understand that your role in life is to know what you are designed for and who you are designed to help. By helping others, you put yourself in a better position to achieve your dream. Zig Ziglar said, help enough people get what they want, and you will get what you want. Let me say that again, because that's one that I have lived by most of my adult life. Help enough people get what they want, and you will get what you want. So what we're going to do today is examine who do you have on your dream team? Who are already there? Who you should have on your dream team? And invite them in the process of helping you achieve your dream. But in the process, you're going to be helping them. So please do this with the utmost of integrity. We are not talking about using people. We are not talking about manipulating people to get what you want. The goal is that you find the people that you want to help and to be a part of your team, and you help them with their dream, and your dream will come true. We have gone from being just a dreamer, a fantasizer, where we just talk about and think about our dream. We've gone from that to being a dream builder. We know there's things that we have to do in order for our dream to come true. And we have even gone from being a dream builder to a fulfilled dream builder. That means you have fulfillment in pursuing your dream because of the people you're helping in the process. So, with this building of your dream map, we now know that we start with you are here. You are here. Now, when you scored on this part, no matter what your score was, and you could score from 0 to 10, Dr. Maxwell says that we all can improve on our team. You know, some of you may have a team and you've had the same team forever, but it is fulfilling the mission that you set out for when you initially created the team. So the first thing that he suggests that we do is to make a list of who you consider to be a part of your dream team. Now, that list can consist of friends, family, co-workers, partners, mentors, coaches, whoever you want that you believe would be a valuable asset to your team. Those are the people that you want to have on your team. They are the people that are going to help you move forward. Then, next to each name of the person on your dream team, write a phrase on how they are helping you. For example, let's say you had a Mary on your team, and Mary was great at organization and strategizing. Okay? So each person on your team has a vital role as a part of your team. Now, the next thing that you're going to do is to survey the terrain. Now, this is going to be some time that you need to analyze. Look at your list and see if the people on your list they inspire you, they have you going ahead, or who can help you find the way. Basically, the question is, are they the right people on your team? Now, go back to last week when we talked about your strategy. Remember, your starting point, your dream, and how to bridge the gap comes from the strategy that you put in place, the steps that you are taking. Remember, you listed the steps, you listed how much time it was going to take, and what resources you need. So you're going to take a look at that list And for each step of the journey, who are the people that you need? That's part of your resource. Who are the people that you need for each step? Now, please give this some thought. Don't make any hasty decisions about people. I mean, actually look at their strengths, their gifts, their talents, their passion, and match them with the step in your dream. Create a list of people you will want according to the role or contribution of each step or stage. Now, the last thing you're going to do as you survey the terrain is make a list of those who encourage you, those who will tell you the truth. They won't give you um, rose colored answers. You need them too as part of the journey toward your dream. Now, the third thing you're going to do is to ask questions. So, you know how up to this point we have talked to and interviewed someone who was in that position, doing well. Who in your circle has put together a great team? And you can see it. Before you meet with them, you want to get the questions. So, what questions will you have for them about building your team? Some ideas for questions might be: how long did it take you to come up with your team? Did you have to change members of your team or transfer members to different steps or strategies within your dream? Think of the questions you want to ask about how they built that dream team. Also, definitely ask a question as to how do you communicate the vision, the dream to the team? And just make sure you go in prepared with those questions. Now, let's give life to this map when it comes to the people question. Before you go out and try to recruit people, you have to be able to, remember I said, ask the person, how do they communicate? How do they communicate the vision? How do you transfer that? So you have to be able to do that. So Dr. Maxwell recommends that you read a book on visionary communication. Visionary communication. I am going to make a suggestion of a book I have used, and it's by Andy Stanley, and it's called Visioneering. Visioneering by Andy Stanley. I think he created the word visioneering because I don't think it was a word until he wrote that book. But write that down in your notes and go check that book out. Then you're going to write your vision in such a way that it will help you to connect with others. And those who connect with your vision will be someone you want to consider for your dream team. Practice communicating your vision. So you want to be able to flow with it. When someone asks, so what is your dream about? Bam, you've got your one-liner statement. So you first evaluate where you are. We've already said, no matter what your score was on Question 6, the people question. All of us need to analyze our teams. Maybe you've had a team so long that it's time for some new team members, some new ideas, some new mindsets. All right. Secondly, you're going to survey the terrain. And that's when you're going to take an analytical look at the people that are on your team and making sure that they are in a position on your team that matches their strengths, their talents, and their gifts. You're going to find that person who has a dream team in your circle of acquaintances and set up a time to ask them the question, how did you go about creating your dream team? I would say at least go with them with at least 5 questions. Okay? And then you're going to give life. You're going to take what you learned from the expert and apply it to your dream. And also in this area of giving life, you're going to research visionary communication. I gave you a recommendation of Visioneering by Andy Stanley, and then apply that to be able to communicate what the vision is for the team and the dream. You know, we always journal. This is very important because anytime during the day, thoughts will come into your mind and you have to have a notebook close at hand. I have one, a little notebook in my purse that is with me always. And when ideas pop into my mind as it pertains to my dream, because I will tell you, my dream is always on my mind, then I write that down. And then later on, when I'm back here in my office, I can, research it or do whatever I wrote down. But so have a notebook. Another thing I have on my phone is an app where I can record, because sometimes I can't always stop and write. So I have an app on my phone, and when ideas come in my head, I'll just hit the app record button and just say it. So these are some steps to help you. And this is all journaling. So I'm going to give you a few questions to be journaling about over the next few days and upcoming weeks. When you think about your dream, do you naturally think about the inclusion of other people? See, I know for the most part, when people think about their dream, and don't get me wrong here, but then I'm sort of being right. It's selfish. Your dream needs to be about how you can add value and serve other people. Hello, Miss Martha. Oh, from Woodbridge, Virginia. Dear friend, so glad to have you. Thank you so much for being here. We are still working on, I know you've been away because she's in school and had finals and things like that. So we are still here. We're getting to the end now because we're creating our dream map. So glad to have you. So a question again to journalize about your dream is, do you naturally think about the inclusion of other people? Or is it all about what you want to have, what you want to be, where your dream? I'll say it again, what Zig Ziglar said. Help enough people get what they want, and you will get what you want. Oh, great, Miss Martha. Yes. And I always recommend it. Go back and watch the replay, because For the first time, you may not capture everything, but go back and get the replay, have your notebook ready, and take notes. Another question to journal about when it comes to the people question. If you don't have the inclusion of other people in mind, what can you do to make yourself more people oriented? Every person I can think of who has had dreams come true, it involved them adding value into the lives of other people. Oprah Winfrey, Nelson Mandela, Dr. Martin Luther King Jr., Abraham Lincoln. I mean, I could just go on and on with the list, but I think you understand what I'm saying. See, even if you came to watch Turn It Up Thursday when we started this book, thinking it was all about you, we decided it isn't. But in the process, you become the best version of you, and you're going to add value to other people. And everything that you may have put down as far as your dream and your goals and your wish list will come true. Help enough people get what they want, and you will get or have what you want. Another question to journal about. How could the pursuit of your dream benefit the people who might help you achieve it? I'm going to say that one again. How could the pursuit of your dream benefit the people who might help you achieve it? All right, let me speak. Let me be a little transparent for a moment. I'm in the process, along with a member of my team, my success partner, Dan Abraham Thomas Jr., each and every day, we are working on our dream. Now, we have things in common, and that's why we're working together. We are part of each other's team. But it's going to benefit thousands of people. And in the process, and let me tell you something, I learned this week. You have to execute the execution. You have to do it every single day, whether you feel like it or not, because it's not totally about you. It's about those who are waiting for what you have. And I am so passionate about that. Would I rather be doing something else? You better believe it. But I made a decision. I decided, which is to cut off. I've made sacrifices for this dream. And until it is manifested and it is a total reality and it's growing by leaps and bounds around the world, I will keep doing it. When I do Turn It Up Thursday, it is to add value to those who watch on whatever platform, whether it's Facebook or Instagram or not on Instagram, YouTube or LinkedIn. So think about, does your dream benefit others? One more question for your journaling. Are there people you could help with their dream that would benefit you at the same time? Are there people that you could help with their dream and it benefit you at the same time? So, when you journal, Dr. Maxwell has us going then to observations and conclusions. I'm sure you're going to be just like me and see what you are learning about yourself. What are you learning about your dream? How your dream may have changed through this process. And the people issue. You're going to make modifications if you need to. Now, plotting your course. The dream team makes the dream come true. Be very careful. You know, you can have friends, but those friends may not be a part of your dream team. You know what you're looking for, who you're looking for, what you want to get accomplished. That's the first step in your journey. And you know we're enjoying the journey, and you can't have a journey without the joy. So I really encourage you, dive deep within yourself, because I truly believe every person was put here. If you were born with a purpose. And that purpose was to help others. And in the process, your dream will come true. See, I have a whole new outlook on dreaming. I had the dreams of, of what I wanted, and it was all about me, but not anymore. So I encourage you to take a deep dive within yourself to find the you that truly, truly wants to fulfill the purpose in which God created you. So now let's just talk about what we've talked about a few weeks ago, and that is we're on a 1-year growth plan. And so we mentioned this, I believe, about 3 weeks ago. And these are the recommendations that Dr. Maxwell and myself recommend for you to grow within the next year. The first one is to read 2 books related to your strengths. And a few weeks ago, I introduced you to this book, Strength Finder 2.0, Tom Rath, so you can identify what your strengths are. What is uniquely the composition of what you do well? This book and the tests that you take will reveal that. So once you find out what your top 5 strengths are, read within this year of the growth plan, read 2 books related to each strength. Secondly, plan an interview with an expert in your number 1 strength. Mine is communication. So I like to talk to people who also have a strength in communication. Now, I don't know if it's their number 1, but I can see that they are great communicators. So I like to talk to those people. So whoever you want to interview, how many you want to interview. It's up to you. It's just based on your number one strength. Thirdly, listen to one podcast every week related to your top 5 strengths. So that's 5 podcasts. But you're going to do that every week. So that's 52 weeks in this growth plan. So you can divide it up however you want, but listen to a podcast. All right? Download a podcast app on your phone, on your computer, and commit to it. Make it a part of your daily routine. Then, as you are doing the growth plan, this is going to help you change your habits. First, your actions, and your actions will become habits. We know that, right? So, once you have developed these new habits, your habits develop your character. And it's your character that develop your destiny. Well, now you need to be accountable. You need to be accountable. See, the growth plan, having you read 2 books, interviewing someone, those are actions you can do. But when we're talking about developing your character, we are talking about you holding yourself accountable to someone or someone, more than one person. So, my success partner, Dan Abraham Thomas Jr., and I want to help hold you accountable, help you think better, help you to get rid of the fear of procrastination, help you to get unstuck. So, we have a program that we are developing, and we are going to work with 10 people who are serious about finding their best self, finding their being, their brilliance, and their blueprint. First their blueprint, then their brilliance. So the link that is on the screen is where you can go to set up a discovery meeting, a free meeting, no more than 45 minutes. We have a discussion after we've asked some questions of you to see if you are a good fit for the program. So it's not just about getting people in there. No, we want to see people transformed. And in those transformed people, I want to feature on Turn It Up Thursday. So we can show the fruit of our labor and the evidence that if you follow the program as we outline it, you will have that transformation. So copy that link, go today and make an appointment. And you will talk either on the phone or face to face on live on Zoom. It's up to you. Okay? All right. So we have concluded with chapter 6, the number 6 question about the people that are part of your dream. And now next week, we are going to talk about the cost question. If you remember when we talked about it before, am I willing to pay the price for my dream? Am I willing to pay the price for my dream? So next week, we'll talk about that and we'll dive in, especially for those of you that scored lower than an 8 on the second part of the dream test, where you took the test over after going through the book with me or on your own. Okay? So if you haven't taken the very first dream test, again, just leave me a comment in the comment section of the platform you're on. I go through all the platforms, read the comments, and respond to them. And then I'll get that to you in the best way that I can. Email, messenger, wherever I have a connection with you. Okay? All right. Welcome to the second half of 2023. And wow, what a start we're going to have. Well, the start we have, and we'll conclude with putting our dream to the test. This is your host and coach, Karen Coach KG Gilliam. Have a wonderful weekend. And you know, I love you. Have a great day. Bye-bye.